Hey y'all, it's me, Kaylin with Kay's Crochet Haven. It says I'm live. I've been sitting here waiting for about 10 minutes to go live. I know I could have went ahead and did it, but I decided not to. And I want to go ahead and thank the ones watching on replay. And I also want to say a big thank you to everyone who was able to help me last week. We did. We were able to raise the money that was needed. So thank you. I am working on a virus shawl because one of those items that was auctioned was a virus shawl, and I've been wanting to make one, and I finally have. So I think that is awesome because it's very beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and find myself. There I am. Let me turn it down. Oh, good. I made it before. Any second. I'm having to sit outside this morning for privacy reasons. And plus, once the privacy reason is done, there will be a TV on. So, can't have that. Don't want to get copyright. So, as y'all come in, let me know what you're working on, what you got in your cup. I hope the wiggling of the camera's not too bad because I saw it moving as I was crocheting, and every little movement I make. It's kind of warm already, and I'm sweating already. I have tea in my cup as usual. See? See it so far? I think it's beautiful. I got yarn barf. Oh, yarn barf. We all love yarn barf, huh? Hey, Denisha. All is well. I hope all is well with you. There we go. At least it wasn't tangled up too much. Yarn barf happens. All is well. Good. Hello, Sandra. Good morning to you as well. I hope the lighting is okay because the sun's coming up over that way, which is really cloudy It looks like it might rain. Feels like it's gonna rain because it's so um humid. I see you pop on. I'd either been at work. Oh, but I don't but I do see you. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Good morning, Carol. How are you? The only thing with this that I've found, what time is it here? It is 8:05 right now. The only thing that I've found with this virus shawl is the counting. I have pulled out more than I've crocheted, I feel like, because of missing one double crochet. But other than the counting part, it's fairly easy. I like it. It's a lot easier than what I thought it would be. Have any of you done a virus shawl? Oh, okay. You're in Massachusetts. Yeah, you're an hour ahead. I want to visit Massachusetts one day. See if I miscount on the virus shawl. I add a stitch somewhere else. And you know what? I thought about doing that, but my OCD sometimes won't let me do that. I was making a tree skirt and I somehow missed a front post. I just went ahead and did a regular double crochet instead of doing the front post. Work. See, that's what made me start this. Well, plus in the last week, I saw one and I thought it was beautiful, which I've always thought it was beautiful, just haven't done it. And then I saw Bagger Day put out the post, and I was watching it, and I started to do the post, and I was like, I want to do this one first, and then I'll probably go back. Last October, I was able to visit Kim from Affordably Crafty in Massachusetts while we were. Oh, that is awesome! That's so cool. I get jealous of people being able to visit other YouTubers one day, though. I've always wanted to go to Salem, Massachusetts. That's why I've always wanted to go there. Well, to Massachusetts, I should say, for Salem. I met some people from Massachusetts and YouTube. It's been really nice. Oh, that's cool. Well, the day that I took Harley to be fixed, I did a live from the Walmart parking lot, and I was supposed to meet Heather from Heather's Country Crochet, but I don't know. We just didn't meet up that day. She just now started putting out videos again. She's been trying to um, deal with a diagnosis she's had and a new job, even though you think you know them on YouTube because you don't know if they're. Oh, right. That is true. That is true. You don't know if they're crazy. Well, I know I'm crazy, but I don't think I'm axe murderer crazy. So sorry for the jiggling. I laugh and the whole thing shakes. But sometimes people too, I've heard somebody say that they don't want to meet anybody from YouTube because they don't want their image to be ruined by what they are in real life. I've been clinically diagnosed as crazy. That's funny, Carol. And there are YouTubers on here that are crazy and they let it all hang out. Yeah, but you can also be crazy and be the one also watches. Yeah, that is true. Too much criminal minds. I was telling my niece just yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? I can't remember. My mom watched a lot of the investigation ID, and when I was pregnant with my son, she made me watch um, one of the shows because it was about a woman befriending a woman who was pregnant, and she lied about being pregnant. The other one did, the one that met the one that was actually pregnant, and she killed her and cut her open and took her baby. It's just all wrong. So I was paranoid that somebody was going to take my baby while I was pregnant. When the woman started, when it started talking about how she was planning on killing the other woman, I was like, Mama, what are you making me watch? She's like, just watch. You need to watch this. Okay, nothing like a show on ID to claim your, yeah, calm your nerves. Exactly. Like, why? Why would you make me watch that? She's like, because you're on that computer all the time. And then I wanted to send something because I was given a little onesie that said made in 2010. And I didn't realize it when I got it that it was girly, or I would have swapped it, taken it and swapped it. I had already taken the tags off and threw them away and everything. So I had to find somebody with a girl. And and it was after I watched that and I was like, please don't let them think I'm trying to get their address to go take their baby. My father had me at 9 months pregnant, learning how to change the oil so I could be self sufficient. Hey, you know what? I can change the oil too, which I learned that way before I was ever pregnant. Good morning. God bless you from New York, Yonkers, U.S. Good morning, and God bless you as well. And I'm just going to call you Angel. I don't know what them dogs are barking at. They bark all day long. Bark all day long. No, being outside makes my nose itch, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, making sure I'm staying on count. I was showing this to my other niece last night, and what I said about the Bower shawl is that these right here make me think of little owls. And I showed it to her. I said, does that look like an owl to you, or is it just me? My dad taught myself and three sisters all of the car maintenance that we would need to know to be self sufficient as soon as we started driving. He was an amazing man. I miss him. I understand. I miss my dad too. He didn't teach me what all I know, but my mom did. My mom, my mom and dad separated when I was young, and she was still raising three kids by the time we moved here, and Alabama. And she was the one that would do maintenance on the car. She said that one of the neighbors' husband was like, "Look at her." I think she said that the wife said for him to go out there and help, and he was like, "No, she looks like she's doing a good job." And she did. She took the brakes off, put new ones on. And if there was ever something she couldn't do, she would get someone to be the manpower that she would need, and then she'd do it herself. I don't drive. I don't have a license. So this wonderful skill, I can change the tire and change the oil. Yes, I can do both as well. I remember when my sister and I worked at the sewing factory. Um, we had a flat tire and we changed it, and we were talking about it to um, the. I guess she was the assistant or whatever. She was the one that kept up with our times and stuff. And we were telling her that we changed the tire. She's like, "Y'all changed the tire?" We were like, "Yeah." She said, "I would have had to have my husband come get it and take it where it was needed." I was like, "Mm-mm, we did it ourselves." And then last week, I had to help my niece put in an air conditioner because she's never put in one that you put in the window because she's always had central. So even the little things like air conditioning, putting in the window, and all that stuff, some people just don't know unless they're taught it, which I made them help and I talked them through it so that if they ever need to do another one, they can do it themselves. What color yarn are you using? It's a dark gray. Hold on, I'll tell you the colorway. Let me get this last one done. It's a lime brown pound of love. I just love, not love. I said love. I don't know what colorway it is, but I know it's a dark gray. It's what I was trying to get somebody to tell me what to make out of. It's called sumac. It's very dark gray. It was what was near me whenever I went, because I went to my other sister's house. It was what was near me, and I had started to try and make a raglan style cardigan, and I messed up like twice because I didn't take in account of um, coming forward, and then it wasn't wide enough. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start over. I'll start something else. And then I was like, you know what? Let me do this. So that's what I started. I love Lion Brand Pound of Love. Yes, I actually made two tank tops. It's the same tank top. I could talk out of two other colors that I got, and one I used all but like this much. It was a little bit more than that much, and then the other one was bigger. Hey, Kaylin, hun. Howdy. Howdy do all. Hey, Granny D. Oh, yeah, she's leaving tomorrow, ain't she? She's going, um, I can't remember where she says she's going. Hey, Sandrine. She said, good morning, not everyone, lol. Gatlinburg. See, I knew that. Yep, leaving for Gatlinburg. I was going to say Tennessee, but I couldn't remember which part. That's cool. That bird's got a little bit of a high pitch to it. I like sitting outside listening to them. I just don't like sitting outside sweating. Plus, it aggravates my allergies. Oh, let me tell you, I don't know how many of y'all are on TikTok, but I should say, did have, did have a TikTok. It took away. Um, they deleted my account, and I didn't do anything wrong. I barely posted videos on there. See what you doing, making me want to buy some pound of love. I'm sorry. I'm not an enabler. Just got up, so I haven't yet. Oh, you haven't had your first cup of coffee. You're gonna have a good time. You'll be here. We will be here for, yes, exactly. We'll be here before for you to get home. When you get home. No ma'am, no ma'am. I cannot do TikTok. Well, I was only on there because um I had been using TikTok without an account. Well, when I got this phone, which is the newest phone that I have, when I downloaded it, it wouldn't let me look at it. So I had to create an account. And I did, I had maybe 6 videos on there. Wasn't a whole lot. And I only had like 400 people that was following me. But I don't know. They just it deleted me. I didn't do anything wrong. But I get sucked into TikTok. My nieces and my sisters, they'll be sending me TikToks. So that may be why pers no active accounts. I don't do TikTok. Well, see, I was active. I would get on there every so often and view videos and stuff on there. I wasn't on there daily, but it just deleted my account for no reason. Good morning, Yarn Barf. I was just talking about you earlier because I actually had some Yarn Barf. She says, "Good morning, Kay, and good morning to everyone in the chat. TikTok you're not missing anything if you're going to do anything. YouTube short is where it's at." Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't know. Me either. I was just saying for anybody who might know a little bit about TikTok. Yeah, they just I my niece had sent me something and it wanted me to enter in some information. So I did. And then it wanted me to do something else. And I was like, no, this is not right. I'm already in there. So I uninstalled it and reinstalled it. And whenever I tried to sign back in, it told me I was locked out. So I used my phone number to sign in because I was like, maybe I had it connected, which I did not. So I couldn't find myself. So it's whatever. I don't care. I wasn't trying I wasn't trying to get anywhere on there. LOL, that's funny, Kay. Yeah. But I did. I had yarn bar. Funny cat videos on TikTok. Yeah, that's what my nieces send me funny stuff. So that's what I watch on there is funny animals, funny stuff. Let's see, I love YouTube shorts. I didn't even know what they were. My granddaughter got me hooked on. Yeah, my son, he'll sit there and scroll YouTube shorts. They have those. Yeah. I hope that you didn't get hacked. Well, see, that's what it said too, that I might have gotten hacked, but I couldn't find it at all. So, I mean, if I did get hacked, they deleted the whole thing. Yarn bar, if you solve the mystery. One, two. It doesn't matter. Like I said, it wasn't like I was trying to go anywhere there. I've heard a lot of people talk about how they meet the requirements, but yet they can't get into the creator fund on there. So, which that's not what I was looking for. Girl, dog text hates me. Oh, I usually do the swipe text. That usually hates me. Tried to tell someone I was standing around, but when I swiped, it did standing strong. I was like, no, I'm not standing strong. I'm standing around. I wasn't doing anything. I had to get a mold changed. It was the last job I worked at when I did car parts, and they were changing the mold, so I would work on a different part. And I did the swipe to text, saying that I had downtime. I could have been standing around at my press instead of standing around at another press. And I said, standing strong. So I'm standing strong. Is what I said. Good morning, Jen Reeves. Okay, either the wind's starting to blow or it's starting to rain. I can't tell. It's starting to rain. I see it. Love, pray, and crochet with Raven. Hi, Kay, and all in the chat. I occasionally get a link from a friend on Facebook. I click it and it takes me to YouTube and it wants me to sign in. I'm always signed in, so it's a phishing attempt to gain access to your account. Oh, there, yeah, here comes the rain. I hope it doesn't start pouring, then y'all might not be able to hear me. We had some thunderstorms yesterday. Well, I knew it looked like it was going to start raining. Maybe we ain't got no thunderstorms. Y'all tell me if it gets too loud and y'all can't hear me. I think y'all are not going to be able to hear me. There goes the rain. I'm under a tin roof. Is that too loud? Can't hear you when you speak. Okay, cool. I'm glad because I don't want it to be too loud where you can't hear me. I have some boomers yesterday made my whole house shake. It made my house shake. Woke me up from my beauty nap. I love the sound of rain. I don't like it when there's lightning and thunder involved. I remember one time I had the window above the sink open and a big old breeze come through. I said, it's about to rain. And 5 seconds later, it was raining. I can just hear it now and then. Okay, good. At least it's not too loud. But sometimes when we come out here and it's raining really hard, you can't hear anything except the rain. It's already cooling off. I can tell a difference in the air. Oh, that means I won't be able to do what I need to do today because that stuff doesn't need to be wet. Um, all up along the side of the house over here, we had one of the dogs tied up over this way. She's the one that you can hear barking really close whenever I am outside and she's barking. But she or the ground, one or the other, had an infestation of fleas, and we've given her flea baths, but it's gotten bad over here. Like I walked out here to give her some food the other day, and my ankles were covered in them. I was going to go and get that 7 and 10 dust or whatever, um, but I don't think I can put that out on wet ground. That can be a good thing sometimes. Yes, I'll listen while I'm folding my laundry. Okay, have fun folding laundry. I got to do the same whenever my clothes get done in the dryer. I guess I'll have to read the instructions on that 7 and 10 dose. But it's supposed to kill like fleas and ticks, I think, and something else. But I'm not sure if it can be put down on a wet ground. I know you got to wait a couple hours before you put your pets back over there, but it's supposed to be like non-toxic or whatever to plants and people. I mean, animals and people, and it doesn't hurt the plants either. And you're not supposed to breathe it while you're dusting because it can it doesn't hurt you, but you shouldn't breathe it because it'll make you cough and stuff. Or it's not supposed to hurt you. My sister said she don't believe that because it is a pest control. It's got to have something in there, that kills them or whatever. So it's got to be something harmful. Okay, what are you working on? I am working on a virus shawl. last week I had an auction to raise $150, and I was able to reach the $150 that was needed. And well, by the end of the live, I was so close, but someone else donated. But a virus shawl was auctioned off, and I've been saying that I had been wanting to make one. Well, when Bag O' Day put out her post virus shawl, oh, you met Raven in real life? That's cool. But anyways, I said I wanted to make just the virus shawl, so I went ahead and did the virus shawl, and that's how far I've gotten on it. I've pulled it out more than I have worked on it. It feels like. Let's see. I had a bad flea problem last year, so I bought 3. Oh, the name brand of cat collars. Those things so expensive and always have flea bombs. Food grade wood. Okay. We'll have to let me screenshot that right here on my phone so I can look for that. That's gorgeous. Thank you. See you later. To Granny D. Let's see. Well, I just woke up before getting on here, so I need to get dressed, get coffee, and get packing. See y'all in the YouTube street. Yes. That's beautiful, Carrie. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome. Like I said, I've been wanting to make one, and I had was telling while on my live last week, I was telling that I had actually seen one in real life made by somebody else, and it was when I was working in the next town over, and I was like, I asked her, I said, "Did you make your shawl?" She's like, "No, my niece did or something." And I was like, "Oh, that's the virus. That's the virus stitch." I said, "I've been wanting to make one, but I haven't." Yes, Danny almost knocked me out. That's funny. But the repeat is so easy. I was gonna do the post stitches, but well, when Crystal put out that video, and I looked and I watched, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make it just the virus shawl first, and then I'll do the other one because I love the look of both of them. I just wanted to do the virus shawl. And I was telling earlier that this yarn, I was gonna make socks out of them. I didn't like how they were turning out, so I changed my mind. And then I was gonna make a cardigan, a raglan style cardigan, and I messed up twice. So I was like, you know what? I think this will be perfect for the virus. So that's what I did. I remember in one of the groups I'm in, because I'm in a lot of crochet groups. Oh, I know that purple and green is very stunning. This one woman, I think it was a lady, she had said, "Oh no, this was before what happened 2 years ago. You know, the big C." But she had said, "Oh no, I caught the virus," and showed a virus shawl. And she said that she was working on another one. After I do this, though, which I might put this aside and work on this, like during mm, can't really say rest time, but like just the whenever, and work on Aiden's other Infinity Gauntlet. I couldn't remember. That's why I had to hold up my hand. Because he got confused. He doesn't know his left from his right. So he told me that it was actually right-handed when it's actually left-handed. But he wanted one for each hand. So I'm still needing to make the correct and the left one. See, Raven, it would be easier if you just got a t-shirt that said, Denny almost knocked me out. That's funny. That's very funny. I made one for my 95-year-old aunt in Orlando, Florida. It came out so pretty. My favorite thing is to make our favorite things is to make shawls and ponchos. Yes, I made one poncho. I was gonna say I don't believe I made a poncho. I've made one poncho, and I've made probably about 5 shawls. I haven't made very many. But my sister at Miracle Ear, the one that I was helping last week, she did say that the lady above her said that they have like some sort of community post or whatever that they use, and she's going to give me recognition for helping the patient that needed the money. And I told my sister, I was like, all she has to do is put my business name out there. That's fine. Nothing extravagant. Oh, I'm so glad that wasn't a big tree. A limb just fell behind me. See, she did. Need to wrap and bubble wrap. Get a crash helmet and goggles until he comes to see me. That's funny. I heard that falling, and I was. It sounded like it was far off, and it was. I'm glad it was, because I just sat here. I would have been squashed if it was a bigger tree. Would try to stitch blanket. I ever purchased Red Heart Super Saver stripes in the colorway primary. Not fond of it, so I will try stitch that might make it look good. I'm not sure which colorway that one is, but I like a lot of the Red Heart stripes, and now it's going to start raining harder. She got me in the alligator boots. Oh my goodness. Now y'all tell me if that gets too loud and y'all can't hear me. I remember when I was like 15, my cousin had come to stay with me, and she's from August. She built like Dolly Parton. Um, my cousin, who is from August to January, younger than me, had come to stay with me, and she was top heavy. And we were outside doing something, and we both took off running. And my mom told her that she needed to wrap herself a little more before she went running. She might knock herself out. Lucky her. Now I'm scared another tree's gonna fall, or limb, or whatever it was that fell. We don't go in the woods enough, so I wouldn't know which tree it was that fell or limb or whatever it was. I just heard it cracking. Raven has been telling that story for a year now. That's funny. I grew up looking at my dad and was so disappointed when my body didn't grow into those. Yeah, Christy, not so lucky me though. My eye almost got poked out. We were like, okay, we will get you goggles. That's so funny. Uh, Raven got jokes. Funny. Well, I think curvy bodies and bust size runs in the family because none of us really had any. Yes, we do. Jenny, she made me a Granny Meets Flower shawl. Oh, I can imagine. I want to do that one next too. Good morning, Janice. How are you? We've been out here listening to the rain over here in Alabama. Raven is nice to me, so she can steal your grandson. That's funny. She's only nice so she can get that grandson. See, I tried to make the virus meet Granny, but I hit a dead end. It wasn't working out mathematically. Um, Stitch count. I've noticed. I was telling this earlier that if the stitch count isn't right, it won't work out. So make sure you do every single double crochet that's needed because I was saying that I've pulled out more than I've worked on this thing, but I've finally started counting better, I guess. Sunny here in Pennsylvania babysitting my 19-month-old grandson. Denny, I am going to get a pair of goggles. Yes, Denny's baby Wayne is mine. Oh, okay, I use, Denisha used her boyfriend Fiber Spiders patterns. Yeah, I remember when he came out with that one. But I love it. I love how it's coming out. I might have to block this. I've never blocked anything, but this one's looking like I might need to block it. And I'm using a huge hook because I like how it looks big. It's not really that big of a hook, but anyway. Exactly, and the person in the video never gave stitch count. It was coming out gorgeous. I used one strand of Hobby Universe and one strand home. Oh, you were using his too? Well, I don't know. All I know is when you make these hoops, you should put, at the beginning, you put one outside and then 9 in there for a total of 10. And then in each one, you put 10. So maybe you need to make sure that the holes get 10 in each one of them, because that's where I messed up, is I had did 9 in the previous row, so I had to take it out. And then one time I forgot to put one in the very first stitch. Maybe try it again. I know whenever I made that baby set, the hat and the booties and the mittens, I was telling whenever I did a video on them that I don't know why working in the round was so hard way back when I first tried to do it, which was back after I had my son, almost 12 years ago now. Oh, it's coming out fairly easy for me, Janice. All you need to do is just, if you're a visual learner, try out the tutorials. I had done the granny part, and when I went back to the virus, it wouldn't work out. Oh, I put it aside for now. Well, give us some time and then go back to it. But when I made the booties and the mittens, what I was saying was, it just, I didn't realize that working in the round, if you actually kept up with it with the stitch marker and all that stuff, it was easier, because I thought I don't need that stitch marker. I like Jonah Martinez virus sauce tutorial best. Well, there you go, Janice. Try Jonah Martinez. All I can say is just don't give up. That's what I was trying to get at. Don't give up. Maybe wait 12 years. I'm just kidding. I hadn't had a reason to do another set since then. So that's why it took me 12 years to try again. We'll take a look at it. All right. I have watched Mikey and Cyber Spider, and it just wasn't clicking in my brain. But I did it with Jonna. Okay, cool. I know sometimes, you have to find the right person that clicks with you. I know sometimes whenever I'm trying to read something, whether it's something as simple as just, you know, I remember one time I was trying to read directions to my homework and I could not understand it. But as soon as my sister read it out loud, I understood it. Like my brain was just reading words. It wasn't reading each word as what I needed for it to say. Denny, bus 42, LOL. Oh, there goes that. Wait until you see my new apartment. Oh, she got a new apartment. Congratulations on that. There went some thunder. The other day, I was outside in the garage and I saw lightning strike on the other side of the trees. I promise you, it was on the other side of them trees, just right there. And immediately, thunder right after it. And I was like, okay, it's time to go inside. That means the lightning is right here. And Aiden was like, why? Why do we have to go inside? I was like, I'm not getting struck by lightning. I've had 3 close calls with lightning, and I'm not giving it any kind of 4th time's a charm or 5th or 6th time. lightning struck on the other side of the road one day coming home, and my sister had her arm out the window, and I'm telling you, we were going this way. It didn't strike on this side of the road. It struck on the grassy part, and I screamed, and all I could taste was metallic in my mouth. And then I was like, I think you might want to let up your window and drive a little faster. And then we went to I want to say it was a 4th of July celebration, and it started pouring. And that we were at the concession stand where the football fields are, but they were having it just a little bit down past the ball fields underneath an awning. And when we went to walk, the lightning struck in the ball field right beside me, I swear. And all I could taste was that metallic in my mouth. And then, like probably a month ago, I was pumping gas and lightning struck very close to me. Yes. So 3 times. I'm not giving it a 4th time's a charm. Those noisy cracks of thunder can be, yeah, especially if they come out of nowhere. Thank you. I just got a 1st floor, 2-bedroom, handicap accessible apartment. So I can now actually go outside. I was stuck in my old apartment that stinks. I'm glad that everything's working out for you. So it's a whole different apartment complex now, or just a new apartment in the same complex? Because having to wait 2.5 years is really sucky. I don't see why places that offer residents don't accommodate to everybody when they first make it. I remember the place that we had my baby shower at. Um, we had to wheel my granny up backwards up the steps because they didn't have a ramp. All they had was stairs. There was no ramp available. And then she almost well, no, that was to go to the bathroom. If they are full, they can't. Okay, that makes sense, but still, I would find some way to help them somehow. It was easy for my granny to get to the place where we were at. It was to get to the bathrooms that we couldn't get her. Um, well, I mean, we were able to get her up there, but it took more than just one of us at a time to get her up the steps. But we had to wheel her up backwards. And I let them know, that they should accommodate. Thank you. It was the longest 2.5 years of my life. I can imagine. Same complex, just handicap apartment. Awesome. When I first moved up here, it was 2006, and I was not physically disabled. Okay, I got you. It's okay, Kaylina. Is he having fun? Or did he have fun? If so, that's all that matters. Well, I'm going to reach the end of this one, and I'm going to call my live a good time because I usually go an hour. I'm glad he had a blast, and you too, because you said we. Aiden was supposed to be on my live today, but he was asleep. And when I went in there, he just looks too peaceful because I know he was up late. Because I told him to go to bed early, and I know how he is. And he can argue with me all day long and say that I don't, but I do. But I told him in these next couple of weeks, we're going to start going to bed early and getting up early because he's going to start school in a couple of weeks. Come on, folks. Thumbs up before we leave. Yes, thumbs up before we leave. I've enjoyed sitting out here during this rain since it didn't get so hot now. I've got to get showered and get human today. Maybe I can get to Walmart before it gets too hot. Yes, you need to go right now. Well, right now it's not too hot now. In about an hour, I've got to go and start some running around. I might need to start sooner than that though, because I've got to go get that 7 and 1 dust. I know that if you get a flea infestation inside your house, and you have carpet, if you put salt down, it'll kill them because it dehydrates them. But outside, salt is harmful to the grass, so I can't just salt the grass, or I would. I'm almost done, y'all. My AC in my old pickup truck needs a recharge, and it takes, yeah, the old Freon. Okay. See, I heard they have school supplies cheap at Walmart already. Markers and crayons like 50 and 35 cents. Ooh, I know that this weekend, is it this weekend? I think it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this weekend. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Sprinkling it in carpet. If you have it inside. Salt kills the grass. Salt's not good for the environment, like grass and stuff. So I'm not gonna put salt out, is what I was saying. Um, but I don't know where my thoughts were going. Oh, this weekend only is tax free here in Alabama. I don't know about anywhere else. The tax free school supplies. So I will look into the 50 cents and 35 cents, which I don't think he'll need crayons. I think he will need color pencils because he's starting middle school. So I don't know what they're going to need. I might need to look up the school website and see what he needs from there. It's starting to get loud now. Which I've said that this whole time, and y'all have been saying y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me still? It's really loud this time.
Okay, well, I don't know if y'all can still hear me. It only gets loud when you speak. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'm going to go, so y'all have a good day. Bye, y'all.